クリムゾニアのために全てを覆す。
Langrisser.
Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to be doing the 2 banner battles of the Crystal Prophecy limited time banner. So one battle is called Legends Reborn using Hobo, and the other battle is called Crystal Gale using Helena. So let's start with the first one. So you have to win within 5 rounds and no one from your team was killed. Let's see. So this particular battle has you face off against 2 cavalry enemies, 2 flyer enemies, and 2 archers. And you have an assassin, infantry, mage general, along with Mr. Hobo. So let's begin and get started. So without doubt, the toughest part of this fight is that no one on your team was killed. But what you can do is you can start with the infantry general using Roar to damage this archer general. And then follow that up with the AoE attack Wave Whisper, the 3C skill of Hobo, against these 3 characters. So with Wave Whisper, you'll finish off that Archer General and push back those other 2 characters. And flyers as well as cavalry don't move very well through these Dazzling Light tiles at all. So you can safely keep your characters alive this way. So they just move up and don't get into range. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Mage General, wiping out the back Flyer General. And the other advantage of these Dazzling Light tiles is your characters can move 2 blocks after attacking. So that way I can have the Mage General move back too, to safety. And I'm going to just move the Infantry General back, I think, like this. I'm going to have the Assassin General just range attack and weaken this Flyer General, and shift back as well. And finally, why don't I have the Sage of the Trees finish off this Flyer General. And I'm just going to leave him right here. So, Archer General comes up, attacks the Sage of the Trees, but Sage of the Tree lives. And the 2 Cavalry Generals are just are further back. Right? Once again, they struggle to move through these Dazzling Light tiles. So I'm going to have the Infantry General wipe out that Archer to start. Why don't I toss out Dazzling Light on these enemies? Right. So I can hit both of them with it, or Light Array in this case, and move back too. And I can just wait for them to approach. In they come, and now it's time to wipe them out. So let's start with the Assassin General strike. I'm going to have Sage of the Trees attack, and I'm going to have the Mage General launch its Windcutter Dagger and finish off the Cavalry General just like that. So there you go. Taking advantage of the terrain that lets you attack and retreat to easily clear this fight. Okay. And there we go. So that's actually 90 Trinity Crystals for that clear. So an interesting point is I'm actually a little bit confused, to be honest, because I do have I did get Sage of the Trees, Mr. Hobo if you will, and when I look at that skill, Wave Whisper, it says when friendly units with infantry or aquatic movement types move onto this block, after attacking they can move another 2 blocks. So by infantry and aquatic movement type, it does refer to characters like mages and so on. So to be clear, it does not refer to just infantry only. Infantry and aquatic the infantry movement type is shared by like lancers, by infantry class, by mage class, by holy class, and so on. So just to be clear about that. Alright, so that, in any case though, that was the first battle. Let's go back into the event and get the second one done. So second one is called Crystal Gale. First requirement is force their hand, win within 4 rounds. Second requirement is be careful. Helena's hit points does not drop below 50%. Alright, so this second battle has you use Helena with Chivalry, Petal Storm, which does AoE damage to enemies within 1 ring of her, and Crystal Blossom, which does 1.6 times damage to enemies and also does a 2 block AoE hit on enemies. So she has a bunch of AoE skills that can reduce the enemy hit points, and yeah, let's just get started. So what I'm going to start off with is having Helena take out the Southern Goon by attacking it, and then Petal Storm doing AoE damage to finish. So the enemies start approaching. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to... I want to avoid this mage, I think. So, and also kill off this goon here. So if I run up like so and attack, I think I'll do enough. Nope, not enough to kill, but it gets weakened a lot. So, Calamity attack doesn't do much to me. Roar attack from one goon also doesn't do all that much. So what I want next is to... It's turn 3. And I have to kill all these guys. If I Chivalry up, and strike, what happens? I get hit by this goon, but it doesn't do all that much damage. I get hit by that one, also it's okay. And now, if I use my final attack, I heal up, do some AoE damage, leaving just this flyer, and it's turn 4, and it will attack me and kill itself, giving me the victory within 4 turns. And I never drop below half health either with this. So this is the way to clear this in one go. I did clear it once before this, getting that first feat, but it took me 5 turns to clear, so I didn't get that force their hand. But the strategy I just used just now does get you the 4-turn clear in 1 attempt. So there you go. Alright, so that will be it for the 2 summoning battles. Thanks for watching everyone. Nitro out.